Okay, Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, we'd like to start this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this 100% truth. Salutations unto the 144,000 doing the work of the Lord in all truth, honor, and sincerity. And shalom to the 1/3 men, women, and children who believe in this word that's being taught unto them. It's your brother Amna wa Allah. And we're back at you with another lesson entitled "For the Vision is Yet for an Appointed Time," man. You know, and I've already done a few videos kind of touching on the, you know, the situation here in the UK with the, you know, the riots and the uproars of the people. But, you know, I watched, you know, the beloved elder brothers, man, go live earlier today. You know, we had Yoramia, Ahab, and Ariyah. You know, they went live early on today. You know, check it out on GMS Exalt the Most High page, and I believe it's gonna, if he ain't uploaded it already, it's gonna be on Ahab's page, which is Basic Wisdom, and Ariyah's page, which is the Real Marakab 2. Subscribe to those brothers, man. Very edifying videos that they do. But anyways, that was kind of touching on the situation here in the UK. You know, with this whole rioting and the race war. Excuse me. The race wars going on and that kind of stuff. You know, Baba Kushar. Excuse me. Can you show those photos that yeah, if you turn your brightness up and show the screen. Because we're really in that time, man. Alright. Yeah.
Is it a bit exposed?
Oh, bring it a bit closer. I will just read out what it says to them anyway. So just let them see the picture.
Oh, they can see it.
Okay. But it might be in like reverse, so they won't be able to actually read it. But that's cool. Just show the picture a bit longer. Alright. Don't worry. We're gonna read out what the text says. So don't worry, man. But you see a bunch of Edomites in the photo. You know, you got the English flag. You know, they're ballied up. They're starting fires and stuff. Now read what it says. The heading on there, Babu Kushar.
Says communities across the UK prepare as over 100 far-right events have been planned for tonight.
Okay, and this ain't talking about no Israelite community, man. This is talking about the Edomites, the so-called white people communities. All right, and now what you see here is businesses of you know, like these are Elam businesses. You know, like that's a chicken shop there. You had this shop in Finchley. They boarded up the whole thing. I can't even tell what it is. And then you got this shop in Walthamstow as well. But these businesses are being forced to basically barricade, you know, the you know, the front entrances, the whole business really, you know, so that they don't wake up in the morning one day to find out that a bunch of Edomites have just messed up their whole shit, man. You know? And what jobs are these devils working, man, for you to be going out and doing this on a Wednesday, you know, midday on a Wednesday? Like, what are you doing? All right? And another thing is, you niggas, man. I'm talking about you know, you gremlin gangbanging ass niggas, man. What the fuck are you doing? You know, I thought you niggas love violence, man. Every other drill song is ching, splash, got a man down. What's going on now? You've got a genuine threat. You know, you've got a genuine threat. That threat being what? You know, you know, these EDL people, them, right? Yeah. And you niggas are just sitting on your asses, man. Because you see, when it comes to you niggas, man, you're only bad when it comes to other niggas. But when it comes to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, that you motherfuckers cower down, man. You know, there's no honor in what you're doing, man. Here it is, you get your own brother down, but you won't get down the enemy, man. But at the end of the day, we know and understand. It ultimately goes back to the curses, man. So it is where it is. You know, Baba Kushar, can you hold Habakkuk 2 and 3?
Yeah, I'll go right now. You want to read that out? This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak.
Right, and the vision is speaking, man. You see,
Cool.
it clearly states that the vision is yet for an appointed time. Because there was a time out here, before I was even born, before this brother was born, where you had our elder apostles speaking of these very times that we're in now. There's going to be sedition among men, uproars of the people, wars and rumors of wars. Now at the time, when they was bringing it out, the world was somewhat smooth. Okay.
Yeah.
At that time, the world was somewhat smooth, man. And you know, we just had two little niggas, man. Two little fucking gremlins. This nigga with his trousers below his
The
ass.
grey one, innit? Yeah.
You know?
Go on.
I know they were scoping out someone on a bike, man. You know, these niggas are quick to do wickedness, man. And just look at their mannerisms, bro.
Yeah, relaxing.
But then if if them Edomites were to come to the hood right now, man, you niggas gonna be calling out for mummy.
Yeah,
You know?
I got a preset on there right now.
Bring it out, man.
It's Hosea 5:15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Yeah, man. So the Most High literally turned his back away from us, man.
God,
See? What I tell you about these niggas, man?
fully in there. Fully.
See?
Pouring
What I
out
tell you
the
about
drink.
these niggas, man? If you just saw what they did, bro, you know, I don't know if it was intended for us, but he had a bigger drink in his hand, right? And he's across the road, and he went and dashed it this way, man, open. You know, nothing ain't touched my car, but that's niggas for you, man.
Yeah.
You know, now I got tinted windows, so I don't even actually know if they know we're in the car, but
No, they don't. They don't. Trust me. They don't.
but that's niggas, man.
Yeah.
Cause now if that bottle went and hit and smashed the glass and it broke, you know, you think, and just look, man, you see,
Play fighting now.
get Hosea 4 and 6, man.
Hosea 4 and 6.
Babu Kashar. Cause these niggas are a joke to watch, man. And after you get that, you can go back to Hosea 5 and 15, man.
Cool.
But look, man,
Right.
though one of the brothers from LA, he was really getting into it. I was watching his video coming down to London last week, man, talking about how we hate you niggas, man. We hate you niggas, man. Cause you niggas are wicked to your own people, man. You niggas just do some foul shit to your own people without a cause, man. You know, a lot of the times without a cause, maybe gang warfare, whatever, man. If it's not gang warfare, it's without a cause, man. And you be plotting and scheming. Here it is, you be like, my bro, my dog. But then you go sleep with his woman, man. We fucking hate you niggas, man.
Yeah.
Bring out that preset, Babu Kashar.
This is Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children.
And that's what's gonna happen, man. You know, you're gonna have guys trying to call out on the Lord in the time of Jacob's trouble. The Lord is gonna be like, you know, I don't know you. Who the fuck are you, man? You know,
calamity.
I will laugh at your calamity, man. I will mock when your fear cometh. That's Proverbs 1.
Yeah.
Alright? Cause just what them little gremlins did, man, is like what's wrong with you, man? But then if you go out and you know, you try and set them straight, you know, that could be a quick trip to the spirit realm for you.
Yeah.
You know, niggas are willing to take you off the earth because you stared at them for too long. Or you stepped on their brand new white Air Forces, man. But do you know why they're like that? Because a lot of them are raised by Big Shirley, man.
Yeah,
And Big Shirley is led by her emotions. So she teaches these little niggas to act on their emotions.
Yeah.
That's why every other minute is what are you done? What? That's from Big Shirley, man. That's from Eve at home. And Eve will have the audacity to talk about she can raise a man. No, you can't, man. No, you can't. A man gets to a certain age, once them balls drop, once he becomes an adolescent, he ain't listening to you, man, because he's gonna know how to manipulate you. Because he will,
It's true. Yeah.
whether it's instinctual or not, he's gonna realize that you as a woman are easily manipulated. That's why a lot of things can fly when you come from a single parent household. But then if dad was in the house, dad will straighten up that boy.
Come on.
You have anything you want to say, brother?
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, what the point that you're saying there. Yeah, my younger brother, he's 15 right now, so he's already realized it. He's probably realized it within himself that, yeah, obviously the woman's mind is more malleable, so that's why with certain things he's able to get away with it. And you know, I see him at home, you know, he does his thing. But it's just to prove your point, innit? Like, yeah,
Because I know what I was like. You know, my dad was always kind of in and out of my life growing up. You know, I spent a few years, dad not there, a few years, dad there. So I kind of got to live out both spectrums. But let me tell you something, boy. When I was in secondary school, I was in about year 9, or as they say in America, the 9th grade. I don't really know what it'd be equivalent to in America. I was about 13, 14 at the time. And my dad came back. And I hated it. I hated it, man. All of a sudden, I couldn't stay out as late as I used to. I couldn't stay around my friend's house. I couldn't, you know. Because your father lays down the law, man. And because I was not used to it, because he was in and out of my life, when he then came round, I was a bit like, you know, I was like, nah, like, you know.
What's going on?
What's going on? This is not what I'm used to. But anyways, man. I think to go back to Hosea 5:15, Baba Kushar.
Yeah. Alright, let me get that. This is Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. It says, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
Right, because why are the Israelites in this destitute position that we're in right now? Because ultimately the Lord has turned his face away from us. Why has he turned his face away from us? Because we went and transgressed the law, man. We committed sin, and you know, the Lord, when you go into the scriptures, right, you realize that it's just a constant pattern of the Lord dealing with the Israelites. In time, the Israelites get comfortable, start calling out on other gods. The Lord gets mad, sends another nation onto them, puts them in captivity. After a set amount of time, the Israelites start calling on Yahweh Hashem Yahshua again, start doing the things that please unto him. Lord has compassion, Lord saves them, and then the cycle continues. And that's exactly what happens, has happened even to this day. The only difference with this captivity is that we don't know, we lost the name of the Lord. You know, so we weren't able to just call on our power and things were happening, man. You know, the Lord kept that secret this time around. Okay, but it also finished off in
Hosea 15.
Hosea 5:15 saying, in their affliction they shall seek me early. You know, because when these niggas are going through it, man, all right, potentially have EDL, the English Defence League, on their asses, that's when they're gonna think about the prophets that they saw on the highways and the byways that they mocked and scoffed. You know, that's when they're gonna know that you know, they erred not knowing the scriptures, man.
No fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua.
No fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. And the light of righteousness hasn't shone upon them. They're going to realize it in that day, man. Alright, bring up your precept.
Oh, do you want me to finish Hosea 5:15 or?
I kind of finished it off already,
Alright, so this is Proverbs 1:29. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua.
Baba Kushar, can you start 22?
Come on. This is Proverbs 1:22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge?
Right. When are you gonna realize that this is not a game, man? This is not a joke. You know, you've literally got race wars happening now. You know, the beloved elder brother Arya, he said in that live, this is like back in the 70s, man.
60s, 70s.
60s, 70s, where they was chasing niggas, man. I got an older cousin. He was born in I think 92, right? But even he had his fair share of being ducked down or ran out by Edomites, man. And that same spirit is back on the earth today. You know, what did the scripture say? There's no new thing under the sun. So how long are you simple ones just gonna act like nothing's going on? It's all just a fragment of your imagination. You know, just ignorance is bliss. I don't need the Lord. I'm just gonna do my own thing, man. How long are you simple niggas gonna love simplicity, man?
Yeah.
You know, and these niggas are still lingering around with their trousers below their asses, man. They're just being niggas, man. And it's annoying me because it's like, look, here we are, we're two Jakes sitting in the car doing the Lord's work, man. And you just have niggas just being niggas, man. Like,
yeah, simple ones, isn't it?
and then they're the sort of, look, man, you're the sort of guy to get nicked, right? And you know how niggas are, they got the tracksuit bottom, but then underneath the tracksuit bottom, they got the tracksuit bottom, and underneath the tracksuit bottom, and then the shorts, and then the boxers. You know how niggas, like bro, it's 30 degrees outside, like,
yeah,
it's probably musty or, but anyways, you know, they're the sort of niggas to get nicked, you know, or officer finds a big zombie knife, zombie killing knife on them, and he gonna be there with his hand behind his back talking about, oh yes, because I'm black. Just read, man.
And fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit onto you, and I will make known my words unto you.
And that's what the Lord is doing. He's poured out his spirit. How? Let's I'm gonna hold Luke chapter 1 real quick. Don't worry, I got it, bro. By the way, if it's too dark, let me know. I'll turn the light on.
Yeah. Soon,
Just let me know, man. So this is Luke 1. I'll start at 68. It says, blessed be the Lord power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people, and have raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, which we elect, hopeful elect. You know, we believe we're of the house of David, man.
Cool.
And in Zechariah 12:10, it tells you the house of David shall be as God, because we're going to be raised up with that spiritual power soon enough.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what did Isaiah 59:19 say? When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
Yeah.
So this is why we ain't got to worry about these EDO, English Defense League. Obviously, we have to be wary.
Use wisdom.
You know, you have to use wisdom, use discretion. Don't be as one that tempteth the Lord. No one understand that. But also, no one understand that you serve a power that literally split the Red Sea just for the Israelites to escape their enemies, bro.
Yeah.
Just remember, you're dealing with a power who on numerous occasions destroyed other nations' armies by the hand of a few to glorify his name. Alright? Let's not forget, we're serving a power where when King Nebuchadnezzar put 3 Israelites, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, in that burning furnace, a 4th person appeared, like the Son of Man, who was Yahushua, and delivered them out of that situation, because they didn't have a scratch on them, they didn't have a burn on them, they didn't have nothing. They was cool, right? But yet the guard who was holding post, making sure that the furnace was hot enough, he got burnt.
Yeah.
So let's not forget that this is the power that we're serving, man. Because obviously we got family members in the flesh and that. Like my mum's on holiday right now. She called me yesterday talking about, oh, what's going on? You're right. Like, you know, because the way they're making it seem in the news is like these things are happening, don't get it twisted, but they're making it seem like it's on every street corner you go to, which that's simply not the case. You know, but the point is, we mustn't forget that we serve the one and only true living power, man. And you have to check the scoreboard, man. Check the statistics. You know, look at all the miracles he's performed for us, man. And those same miracles are going to happen now. All right? It says in verse 70, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets. So you're just seeing, you can, you know, a simpleton can view this video and see it as, oh yeah, it's just two black guys in a car reading the Bible. Or you can, you know, tap in and, you know, what do you call it? You can actually say, no, actually the Lord is speaking through those men. You know? When King David committed adultery, all right, and the Lord was getting onto him, about what he'd done, it wasn't the Lord that spoke with him directly. It was the prophet Nathan.
Come on.
When Adam and Eve went off in the garden, it wasn't the Lord that they were speaking to directly. It was a prophet, man. That's why it says, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. So this is how the Lord has always brought forth his message, by the mouth of his holy prophets, man. And I said that because you read in verse 23 in Proverbs 1. Read that again.
Come on, this is Proverbs 1 and 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit onto you.
So how's he pouring out his spirit onto you?
Through the prophets, the scriptures.
Thank you very much. And what did he say? I'll make my words known unto you. Is that what it said at the start?
I'll pour out my... Wait, it says turn you at my reproof.
And who's doing the reproving?
The prophets.
There you go. The scriptures say what? To reprove and rebuke.
Yeah.
So, I just want to talk to God. I want to listen to God. Well, listen to the prophets then.
Come on.
The true prophets, man. Not these false prophets teaching you that you can take the MOTB.
Yeah. Sweet things.
Sweet nothings, man. Whispering them sweet nothings in your ear.
Come on.
All right, go ahead.
Yep. I will pour out my spirit onto you. I will make known my words unto you. Verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man
You can
regarded.
break it down.
Come on. So when Yahweh Shai stretched out his hand, of course it's through the prophets, because as Yahweh said, he will send a comforter, of whom the comforter representing the Holy Spirit is received by the prophets. So that's a way of perceiving Yahweh Shai stretching their hand towards, really Israel. But of course we know that only the elect are going to receive this truth anyways. So if we really get down to it, he's really stretching his hand for the men that Yahweh gave unto Yahweh Shai, which is the prophets, the elect of Yahweh Shai in Revelation 14, the 144,000. So it says...
Which, by the way,
Come on.
only the 144,000 can learn the song.
Yeah.
And it tells you that in Revelation 14. It says that no man could learn that song but the 144,000.
Yeah.
So really the only ones that's going to have the 100% truth and proper understanding of the scriptures are the elect. The elect are the only people on earth that have the true understanding of the Bible, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, man.
And you can read that in Revelation 14. I ain't my words. Open up the book and read.
Come on.
Me ain't gonna get. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah. The song is the scriptures, isn't it?
That's right.
Come on.
When you go to Psalms 98, it says, sing unto me a new song. All right? Meaning, because one of the words for new in the Greek is kainos, which is refresh, because this ain't new. These words that we're speaking unto you isn't new, but what makes it new is that the true understanding of the scriptures has been taken away for a while. So now when you hear, and we've been taught lies, different philosophies, different religions, so when you hear the scriptures being broke down in this manner, it's like it's something new. But what did Apostle Peter say? He said how he will stir up our minds by way of pure remembrance, man. So really, we already knew these things before, and I believe the word educate means to draw out.
Come on.
And it's being brought out of us, although we once knew this. There's a scripture that says, although we once knew this, man. Okay?
Yeah, first fruits. Right, this is continuing on. Verse 25, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Read that last part again. For that they hated knowledge.
Come on, verse 20, Proverbs 1 and 29. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
And again.
For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
One more time.
For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
For that they hated knowledge, man. when this word gets brought out
Cool.
and you're bringing it out around niggas, man, you just see the change in that countenance, man. They're looking for the quickest way to exit that conversation, man. I remember, I'm not gonna lie, man. At one point in my life, I used to go to a church called Hillsong. Now, if you know anything about Hillsong, you know that's Satan's temple, right there. You know, first of all, it's run by Edomites. So, but back then I didn't even know what Edomite was. But anyways, man, you got loads of niggas that go Hillsong, right? So I was out shopping with my mum one time. This is like last year or something.
Cool.
Was out shopping in a certain place, and I must have seen a Jake that I used to go Hillsong with. Now this is it might have been even a few years back. But you know when you're where like you kind of.
I talk about meeting the person.
Not yeah, but you know like when you first come in the truth and that, and you just got that zeal to tell anything moving,
eager, yeah,
anything with legs and move. You know you're Israelite. You know what I'm saying? So you know I kind of bumped into him, right? And you know we were speaking. You know, somehow we was talking about the Bible, but nothing too in depth, man.
Yeah.
And I must have just said, I'm like, oh okay. You know, I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, so you know this guy, he kind of gets into the Bible and stuff. Cool. Yeah. So we're speaking about the Most High, and then I mentioned Isaiah 45:7, and I was like, yeah, you know, the Most High creates good and the evil, man. You know, the light and the darkness, and his face was kind of like, yeah. Cause you know when you go to the Christian church, man, what did they tell you? They tell you that God is good all the time, man. Do you know what I mean? Like they ain't a bad bone.
Cool.
Well, I mean, they ain't a bad bone in the Lord, of course, but I mean, like as if the Lord, as if Satan don't take orders from the Lord, man.
Yeah, learn.
Okay. What did Job say to his wife? Shall we receive good of the Most High and not evil, man? You know, the scriptures say how a false balance is an abomination to the Lord. So he's all about weighing things out by the scale, man. But when I spun him with that, yeah, the Most High creates evil. He was trying to get out of that conversation from that point. He's like, nah, I'm done with this nigga. You know, this nigga talking about God does evil.
He doesn't want to think, innit?
So verse Proverbs 1:29 said, for that they hated knowledge.
Yeah, I can read it again.
Yeah, but
Proverbs 1:29, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord.
And that's why, and that's why all these calamities, all these plagues, all this destruction is gonna fall on you niggas, man. You know, when you read, I'll get it real quick. Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 5, and it reads, O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. Now the modern day Assyrians are the Edomites, man. So and it said that's the Lord's indignation. So the Lord literally uses these Edomites as a whooping stick for Jake. That's why when Esau be coming down on Jake a certain type of way, really that's the Lord, man. The Lord putting the spirit on Esau, Edom, to come down on you for judgment. All right? But what does it say in Zephaniah 3:5? It says, every day doth he bring his judgment to light, but the unjust knoweth no shame. So it's like, even though the Lord will jack you up, have you go through all kind of turmoils, a nigga's still gonna wake up and be a nigga, man. Like, you had that nigga that it's lucky I'm kind of blabbering, but let me just make this point real quick. You had that light-skinned Jake, you know, in the cab, Uncle Drive.
Oh, that thing's everywhere, you know.
You know, and like, fair enough. Like, the way he reacted is a justified reaction. You've got niggas with knives ready to take your life, and your only hope is that you're gonna get it back in Uncle's car, and Uncle's gonna put his foot down and start darting to save your life. That's a natural reaction. But the niggas being niggas, he's gone on the social media and he's trying to justify his actions. He called the feds whilst he was in the back of the car. He's trying to justify how we called on the feds. He's trying to make like he ain't never snitched. You don't know what I do in these streets. I'm 10 toes down. I'm really outside. Like, cut the pride, bro. You were screaming for your fucking life just the night before. And then the night after, you want to give it this big man talk, bro. See, this is why the Most High is just going to eradicate you niggas, man. And a lot of it is going to be done by way of these EDL, man. These Edomites that are ready to get a nigga, to delete a nigga like you, man.
Yeah.
Put you in the recycling bin, right click on the recycling bin and empty that shit, man. Never to see your ass again. Cool. And that's the indignation of the Lord that he's gonna put on these devils, man.
Yeah.
Okay? As we just read in Isaiah 10:5. You know? You got anything?
Yeah.
You wanna say something?
Just based on the other guy that he said on the Hillsong thing. Let me try to get this. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 7 verse 6. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rent you. Because you're giving obviously you're giving it something simple for him to understand. The Most High creates good and evil, light and dark. But that simple thing, which really should be milk, it wasn't really meant for him. That's why, his brain dismissed it.
Boy, I went over his head like a 3-point shot, man.
Yeah.
In basketball, you have a 3-point. That's how that went over his head. He just completely blocked that out, man. He's like, yeah.
Go on. Israel's lacking onto heathens as well. So same way the heathens can't really comprehend Jake when, the prophet specifically, when bringing out this truth, man. It's the same way even Jake of the world, they can't really comprehend it because it's not for them.
Right.
You try to speak to them, but from the spirit, you already know, okay, it's going to be a dead conversation from there because it's not for them to receive.
The light's on, but no one's home, man.
Yes.
You try and bring out this truth, and they hit you with that 1,000-yard stare. You spend 5 minutes telling a nigga he an Israelite.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, you ask him, where you from? I'm African. With his mouth wide open, with his bottom lip hanging, and it's just dry.
Start staring.
White tongue. I'm African. Talking about a Kemet, some shit, man.
Yeah,
niggas want to believe everything but the truth, but that's really a demon, man.
Go on.
But this is Sirach 39:24, just to back you up. It says, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. Now, Elder Apostle Gabar, alongside Bishop Tasadakba and Bishop Manatazak, right? What was the lesson on stumbling blocks? You got many stumbling blocks out here, man. That Jake that I was speaking to, he stumbled at the fact that you're the person you call God, he creates good and evil because he's taught in the Christian church God is good all the time, Satan is evil, and they believe when they talk about that war in heaven, they believe that prophecy's already come to pass, and you literally had Satan get thrown out of heaven because of this war that happened in heaven. No, that prophecy hasn't even been fulfilled yet, man. That prophecy is talking about World War III, when the military fighter jets go head on with the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why it said, and Michael and his angels fought against the dragon and his angels, man. That's what it's talking about. The military fighter jets and the so-called UFOs going at it, man. Which of course, and it finished off saying, and they prevailed not, because the Edomites ain't going to prevail against the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. There's a certain scripture, when it quoted in the NLT, I can see the scripture in my head, but I can't say it, man. It quoted in the NLT, it says something like,
what was it based on?
It says something like, it might be somewhere in Revelation, talking about how the gods are, or how Esau is gonna fight against the gods or something like that.
Sure.
I need to look for it in my own time, man. But yo, the NLT it brought out heavy, man. You know. So you got something?
Yeah, just pretty much bouncing from topic to topic, but on about the other guy, the other Jake who was on the back saying uncle because of his pride. I'll read verse 16 and 17. This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16 to 17. These 6 things doth the Most High, Yahweh, hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. So of course that guy was on about pride, because the fact, well, first of all, you know, he was in a car, and then with what he wore, you know, he was wearing glasses, and you got the chain, the typical
typical nigga look.
Yeah, boasting of riches, even though their riches are not really riches compared to the Edomites of.
Which just to say as well, so like we're gonna be all decked out in the kingdom, gonna have the chains on and whatnot.
Not just that as well, yeah.
But you know how niggas in the world do it, man.
Go on.
Anyway, go ahead.
Jay always likes to shine, innit, and show off. But yeah, when he had that, he walked outside. Then he recognized the op.
The ops.
If that's the right way to say it, you know, the opposition, and then.
What was he saying? Wallahi, that's whatever his name is. Wallahi, that's relax.
So he recognized the ops, and then after that, went in the car. Well, he didn't go in the car. He thought, okay, his little dagger that he was holding with him,
flick knife.
yeah, could actually, you know, defend him in that day. You know, that what does it talk about? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but rather spiritual.
Right.
You know, so that Jake lacking that wisdom alone, because you know, Switch talk about Jake being a Scottish student and also destroyed because of lack of knowledge. You know, because if they really had knowledge, they wouldn't be out here, you know, putting their faith in flipping daggers. And also with the Wallahi thing as well, it shows that he's into another philosophy of the world too, man.
See, really, the Most High could have took him out then, man. Cause that nigga was talking about Wallahi this and Wallahi that.
Yeah.
So you're trying to reverence another power. You know.
Even the time where he also so yeah, after that he came into the door, into the uncle's Uber taxi car. So they drove. He was telling him drive. Then during the drive as well, he was giving him cash, man. You know.
And uncle didn't even really start moving till he got that cash.
Yeah,
After he got that cash, where are you going? Where do you go?
Yeah.
But just before you was stuck there like you know, frozen, bro.
Yeah, because the ops were they banged his window, innit?
Yeah, they broke
the window, yeah.
Then uncle talking about everything broke, everything broke. But you know, I mean, and then you had a lot of people getting onto uncle because uncle didn't drive. But you know, people forget that. Look, first of all, uncle's a civilian.
Yeah.
He ain't no roadman, so he ain't used to being in situations like that. Now, when you're not used to being in well, look, when you get put in a sticky situation, people always think about fight or flight, but they forget about freeze.
Cool.
A lot of people, when they get put in certain predicaments, is either fight, flight, or freeze. He froze.
Yeah.
That's why it's not like uncle wanted to see him get stabbed up in the back of his car. Of course not. But uncle is just so like taken back by the situation.
Go on.
What started off as just a peaceful journey with 3 Jakes in the car, which way that in itself sounds a bit like an oxymoron. What a peaceful journey with 3 niggas in the back. What? You know, what was meant to just be a peaceful journey, which he then completed, now ended up with one of the passengers coming back in the car. You've seen at least 4 or 5 men poking their knives through the car. You're hearing all kind of noises. Uncle drive. You're hearing that.
He was blocked as well.
Do you know what I mean? So he just there.
There's literally a white car behind him, so you couldn't really reverse that much.
No, that's the car they jumped out of.
Yeah.
You know, so really, the only thing he could do was drive forward, but still he froze. You know, it's just like how does that saying go? A deer in the headlights.
Oh.
You know, you're on a dark road, right?
Yeah.
And then there's deers crossing the road. There might be that one deer that gets so beguiled by a headlight, he just looks at you until you just take him out.
I think that even happened in the movie Leave the World Behind. I don't know.
It might have.
But there was just so many deers in that movie. But anyways, just a quick precept. This is Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? So, you know, he was in that frozen position for a reason, man. You know, that could have been easily a judgment for that Jake that was behind the car for him to literally just be done at. But, you know, man's going off the law. So it's probably just a very major warning for him to stop that life and flipping calm down.
Cause one thing you learn in this truth is the Most High is dramatic, man. You know? Like the Most High could have had it to where Uncle didn't freeze and Uncle drove off immediately. But the Most High was like, look, listen, man, I'm gonna keep you alive.
Yeah.
But you're gonna feel that fear. You know, but going back to Zephaniah 3 and 5, every morning doth he bring his judgment to light, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Because right the day after, he goes on the social media bragging on some bullshit, man. You see? And that's why the Lord is gonna laugh at your calamities and mock when your fear comes, when that time comes, man.
Yeah.
Because you gremlins out there, you ain't got no shame. Okay? And that's why, you know, now look, you Jakes that like to I'm getting light a bit, man, cause getting dark, cause you know I'm dark out here, bro. You're good, bro. You're good. You know what I'm saying? But you know what was I gonna say? You got you got these Jakes out here, man, that were just willingly, like, what? It was just 2 weeks ago, before this whole riot and stuff happened. You had like just the maddest bloodbath going on in the UK amongst niggas. Now the EDL man are come out their corners and they're stepping these streets. Where the fuck are you niggas, man?
Yeah.
And that's pissing me off, bro. Because you man want to act all bad and where are you, man? Fight for your community then. Show them you're a real bad man. You know? Yeah. Why are you niggas hiding behind your mums now? You know, because they ain't really men, you see.
No.
To do what we're doing, you have to be a man, bro.
Come on.
Anyone can go pick up a knife and act on emotions, you know? A woman can act on her emotions, pick up a knife and cut your willy off, man. Because you quote unquote cheated on her. So what? How you niggas ain't really different from a bitch.
Yeah.
You know? So don't fucking come on this big man talk. You ain't no fucking big. You man are fucking bitches, man. With your tails tucked between your legs. Because now shit's hitting the fan. You see? And this is why, look, man. Lord willing, the Lord is dealing with us and he keeps his spirit on us. But let Jacob's trouble come, man. Because you motherfucking niggas are going to learn you ain't nothing but bitches, man.
Cool.
You ain't nothing but vaginas in tracksuits, man.
Yeah, and gangsters back in the day, they didn't really operate on this level that ordinary Jakes are operating on right now with the tracksuits. I remember when Yaramia said one time where gangsters actually used to wear suits.
Yeah.
You know, there was more order to their meeting as well. Even their own opposition as well, there's more order between them.
Right.
Right now, everything's in disorder.
And even that, like, you know, back then, you had to earn your name, man. You couldn't just call yourself Triggs. You ain't pulled no trigger. You know what I mean? But here it is. Yeah. You might just be a gassed up, you smoking a little spliff, you're listening to a song or whatever. Yeah, you know what? I like the name Triggs, you know. Man's Triggs now. Nigga ain't even seen a gun. But you're Triggs.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Bring it out.
Yeah, so this is based on the riots now. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall not stand in their power.
That's right, man. And we're seeing that sedition among men happening right now. You know, we're seeing the course of their actions standing in their powers, man. They don't give a shit about what Keir Starmer has to say. Which what's Keir Starmer doing about it anyway? Yeah, we're gonna have a meeting on it, bro. You've got businesses closing, you've got families fearing for their lives, and all you're gonna do is sit down and have a meeting, bro. See, that goes to show you that your politicians are so out of touch with reality, man. They can't even. It's all a night, of course, and they can't even like comprehend, you know, the situation that your modern average day people are in. By the end of the day, well, really they can, because really they're the ones that are bringing forth these events, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Got a definition here as well for sedition.
Oh, but perfect. I was going to tell you to get that. The water.
So
That's
this
the
is based on 2 Ezra 15 and 16. The definition of sedition, which is conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch, man.
Isn't that what's going on right now?
Yeah, the Edomites thinking that, you know, they want to get back their country even though, you know, they weren't really here.
Which, like, bro,
Yeah.
like, even that lion on your flag, that goes back to Israelites, man.
Yeah.
The lion of the tribe of Judah.
Correct.
When you go to a lot of our ancient like relics and ornaments, we were sporting the lions, man.
Yeah.
So why don't you give us back what's ours? Let's start with the gold, all the jewels that you've stolen, you know. So really, you devils are a bunch of hypocrites, man.
Yeah,
And then let's go back to the slave trade. Oh, go back to your country. Well, how the fuck did we end up here? You know, obviously, yeah, we had the Dark Ages, but then you Edomites took over, right?
Yeah.
Further down the line in history, we had the transatlantic slave trade. How did Jake end up in America? How did Jake end up in the UK? Okay.
Yeah.
So all of that, go back to your country. Bro, you weren't even the first ones here. You weren't even the first ones in the UK, man. So really, you just talk and you don't even know what you're talking about, man. But what's happened is you've got used to the system of Edomite privilege for so many years that you just think that Edomites, you know, the only position that Edomite can be in is at the top. Which really, the scriptures say that you're the basest of men. The scriptures describe you as being violent on the earth.
Yeah.
So you're getting ready to go back in that position, mate.
Yeah, servants on horses, isn't it? Let's see if I can get that as well.
That's Ecclesiastes 10, I believe,
Ecclesiastes
around the
10.
6th verse.
Okay.
Everything is getting ready to be set right side up, man. Because you see, but you know what? This is the problem with pride, man. When you're puffed up with pride, things that you should have done seen, that you should have done noticed, and you could have dodged a bullet, you don't see because you're in that spirit of pride. You know, pride can really put those blockers over your eyes, man.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why you Edomites are walking around the earth like you're something, man. When really, according to the scriptures, you're nothing. You're nobodies, man. Again, you're viler than the earth. You're the basest of men. The scriptures say how the Most High setteth up the kings and the kings, and he setteth up over it the basest of men, which are you Edomites, man. All just to show the Most High's power. You got that?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So this is Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Now start at 6. I think it says folly is set in great dignity. Yeah, read that.
That's what I paused. Alright. So Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
So who are the rich?
The Israelites.
That's right, man. Because
Yeah.
when you go to the book of Revelation 2 and 9, it says, and I know the poverty of them, but thou art rich.
Come on.
You know, because, you know, really, we're in a lower state in this society, but really we're rich. As in, we're rich in faith, rich in understanding,
Rich
you
in
know,
the spirit.
rich in the spirit,
Yeah.
which, you know, when you read the book of Proverbs 11, it says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. So we know and understand that these quote-unquote riches ain't going to be able to deliver any of us when it really comes down to it. Okay? But folly is set in great dignity. That's why you got people making money in the stupidest ways, bro. Like, look, streamers. Look at what's his name, Kai Cenat.
That's one of them.
What, bro? Who's the other dude? I Show Speed. This nigga
Duke
is getting paid to jump over his supercar, bro.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Like niggas be doing anything for content, and they're making more money than you've ever seen in your life, and probably will ever see.
You got demons on them as well, man.
Of course.
Demons.
That I Show Speed guy, I'm pretty sure for a long time that nigga used to just bark at people, man. That nigga really used to go around barking at niggas, man.
Even barked at a baby as well.
Barked at a baby. You know, but that's
boy.
what I'm saying. As the scriptures are saying, that folly is set in great dignity, man. If you want to get paid in this world, be a entertainer, man. Just a silly ass, comedic ass niggas, man. Cause that's all you see the Edomites. That's all they see you niggas as. Just you're either sports players, musicians, or comedians, bro. They just see you as pure entertainment.
Yeah.
3/5 of a man. All you can do is make a man laugh. You know? So again, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. The ones who really should be dignified, which are the elect, they're the ones sitting in a low place.
Yeah, the rich in wisdom.
That's right.
Come on.
They're the ones that are destitute, catching all manner of hell, fighting demons, whilst they're trying to do what's right, man. Alright? Read on.
It says he that Ecclesiastes 10:8, he that diggeth a pit.
No, it's 7:7.
Oh, again, okay. I have seen servants. So this is Ecclesiastes 10:7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Yeah, man, and you literally had that statue of that Edomite. I forget who it was. It might have been Theodore Roosevelt.
One of a Native American Indian on the left, and then you got typical Southern tribe. Yeah.
And that's that scripture right there, man. You know, and what does a horse represent? A horse represents power, man.
Yeah.
So without, you know, the Edomite sitting on that horse, he was letting you know that he's the one that's in power. And these niggas are under me. I get to sit on this horse, and these little rugrats gotta, you know, use their feet, step on the stony ground and whatnot. But I just kick back on this horse, man.
Damn. Right, let's see. So this is Jeremiah 49:16, because obviously Edom will have their latter end, which means the kingdom will end. Jeremiah 49:16, thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I'll bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So of course the thing is, when he mentions here, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, you know, if you go into what do they call them? You know a word that they call Edomites, but the word goes back to
Caucasian.
Yeah, Caucasian. Yeah, exactly. So even in that name as well, that they categorize themselves in, you know, it refers back to them being cave dwellers, man, because that's their origin. So all of these places of which have really Jake was the one ruling before, man. You know, all those times. For
that's
example,
why I had the Dark Ages.
Yeah, come on, the Dark Ages as well. But going back to the precept though, it says, so thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that's referring to Edom, his origin, you know, in the caves. And it says here, hold on, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, because, you know, they got space stations as well. Well, they're intending to create space hotels as well. You know, there's one that they say is coming out in 2025. But even then, when they do, if Yahweh Shem Yahushua allows them to achieve that, they'll be met with the chariots up there, and then, you know, they're gonna be cleaned out of there, man. That's
they gotta get past that Van Allen belt first.
Yeah.
Which they still haven't been able to do.
Yeah.
That's why Esau wanna give you the lie that what do you call it? That they landed on the moon.
Yeah.
But then now, all of a sudden, oh yeah, we destroyed that technology, bro. And the thing is, Esau will tell you niggas anything, man, and you niggas will just eat it up like a bacon sandwich, man. You know?
Yeah.
Because you niggas eat that pork anyway.
Yeah,
you know, because it's like so Esau has got all these inventions that he's made that are way less significant to landing on the moon, to, you know. But somehow that technology that he used to land on the moon he somehow destroyed it, and then all the paperwork on it doesn't exist. No, because you never landed on the moon. Now, you know, when there's a saying that says, you know, art imitates life. Every now and again, I watch this show called Family Guy.
Oh yeah.
You know, and there's an episode where you had this Neil Armstrong character in like a TV recording studio, and he had his spacesuit on and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he's walked out of the studio onto the main road.
Cool.
And he's still in his like space apparatus. And then just some civilian walked by like, "Hey, isn't that Neil Armstrong?"
Yeah.
He's like, scratching his yeah.
Go on,
And
go on,
there's the civilian's like, "Wait a minute, you're supposed to be on the moon." And then he just goes, and just pop, wipes him out with his helmet, man.
Yeah.
You know? What that goes to show you that, bro, like, you know, a lot of the time Esau uses like CGI, computer generated images, and these kind of things, man. Like, you ain't land on the moon, bro.
No.
You ain't land on the moon, bro. You ain't fooling no one with that ish.
Cool. So I had something. Sweet.
I got something here.
Yeah,
I should get that.
Yeah.
So this is 1 John 2:15. It says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him." You know, because as you can see, this world is passing away, man. You know, so if you, with everything that's going on, still want to put your eggs in this basket, still want to make a name for yourself in this world, still want to try and obtain a comfortable lifestyle in this world, well, then you ain't got the love of the Father in you, man. It says again, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. You know, you can't have two masters, man. So, you know, it's either you serve the one and you hate the other, or you serve the other one and you hate the other. You see? Verse 16, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world." So all this, you know, trying to chase the bag and, you know, well, as long as I got my cake, it don't matter what goes on around me, bro. That kind of mentality is going to get you killed, man.
Yeah.
It says in verse 17, "And the world passeth away." All these race wars, class wars, proxy wars, world war, all of these wars is signs that the world is passing away.
Yeah.
You know, and you guys, you simpletons, don't really seem to be taking that into consideration. That's why you're out here still trying to chase the bag. That's why you're out here still trying to chase women. You know?
All they know, innit? It's all they know.
Because that's all you know. You don't know any better, man. But for Wada Yahweh Shimi Al-Shai, we do. Now we just got to hope we're of the chosen, man.
Go on.
Alright? It says, "And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever." And going out and rioting with these gremlins, or trying to fight against the EDO or whatever, that's not doing the will of the Lord, man. The scriptures say to be angry and sin not. So you know that's not doing the will of the Lord, man. And Jake naturally have a conscience, man. So they know when they're doing wickedness. They know when they're going off. They know you shouldn't be sleeping with another man's wife, but they'll do it anyway, because in this society, that's something you could do and get praised for. You know, they see you as that guy if you're to do that. Go ahead.
Because obviously, in this day and age, even in the creation of social media too, you know, it's all like a status game. You know, to gather attention, you can pretty much gather the most attention and, of course, have the most influence upon people. You know, that's why, you know, Access, they get their attention. You know, they've dropped it down to any average old guy or girl or female. If they use social media, you know, grow a following, then, you know, that then turns into pride and, you know, it becomes a status symbol for them. Which really is just, you know, worldly things, of which would feed into their demons, which strive for attention. But let me just bring out this precept as well. I think. Let me just bring it out. So this is Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight one another against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so of course, yeah, we've got these race riots as well, but even on a more grander scale too, you know, you got Russia and, you know, certain of the European nations as well. They're all going to be nations of which will go against Edomites in America as well, man. You know, so that's going to be Edom against Edom. But then even in a minute scale, despite there being, you know, you got the EDL and whatnot, there'll still be Edomites of whom would even be down with the EDL too. You know, they'll have their own.
And they might be Jake.
Yeah, exactly. Spoke a word out there.
Really, Esau and Jacob hate each other, man. I can't stand the fucking Edomite, man. You know, bad enough I got to work with these crackers.
Yeah.
But like that's about it, man. You know, I don't like Edomites, and mainly because I know they, well, I wouldn't say mainly, but it is also because I know they don't like me, man.
Yeah.
You know, they talking to you and they're just forcing that smell. Oh, so how's your weekend? Yeah, it was alright.
Edomites in the UK, they're more sly.
Yeah, you have your Edomite neighbour. Hi, yeah, morning, you alright? Yeah.
You alright, love?
You alright, love? Oh, you had a good weekend? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't get up so much. But really,
boy.
she don't fucking like you.
No.
You know, so for me, it's just that, like,
the inward.
you know what I mean? Like, I'm the sort of person, if you got an issue or whatever, like, just say it with your chest, man.
Just be direct.
Just be direct. But all that sly and trying to act like, you know. But then these times, if I was to, you know, God forbid something happened to me, you probably walk down the street like you don't even know me.
Yeah, I never knew.
Yeah. I done see like, oh, you see like Edomites outside of work and shit, and they just I like you like you do not exist.
Yeah. Even some
man.
neighbours as well.
You be the same dickhead trying to force conversation with my ass, right? And I will blatantly ignore you, but at times I will respond to not seem rude. And now you see me out on road, you wanna act like you don't know me? You know what? That's cool. Cause I probably do the same anyway.
Exactly, you know, Esau and Jacob, they don't rhyme, innit?
There you go.
So let me see. What is that one where? Oh yeah, Ecclesiastes 12, innit? So,
Well, what are you looking for? He that is.
never trust thine enemy.
Oh right, yeah, Sirach 12 and 10.
So this is Sirach 12, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. So that wickedness will always be there, man. Just like the way, just like the way rust on iron. If you actually think about it in your mind, that rust isn't really. It's hard to clean, man. That's the thing, if not irreversible. So the same way as the rust spreads, the wickedness spreads in Esau, Edom as well, man. You know, that's why they call him, I think the scriptures talks about a vessel of honor and a vessel to dishonor.
Romans 9.
Yeah, so the vessels to dishonor is a reference to Esau, and the ones of honor are reference to the Israelites, man. More specifically, starting down from the elect, and of course when the 2/3 are reborn into the kingdom as well, man. And all the other wicked jakes as well that needs to be reborn too.
That's right, man. At the last, Esau, Edom will always show his wickedness, man.
Yeah.
That's why you can't be going around talking about, oh, but he's changed now. You know, a leopard never changes their spot. A devil never stops being a devil. He just becomes more crafty, more cunning, more subtle. What did the scriptures say about the serpent? The serpent was the most subtle out of all the creatures, man.
Yeah,
and
man,
Esau comes in the spirit of a serpent, man. That's why you can't get too beguiled by the friendly neighbor or the colleague that always just wants to know what you're doing on the weekend, man. A perfect example is that movie Get Out. Have you watched that movie?
Oh yeah, Us as well. You know, that's like the second one, but yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like you watch movies like Get Out. You know, Jake thinking he got himself a nice, cute little white chick, and now your ass is hypnotized and you're a permanent slave.
Yeah,
like, things went 0 to 100 real quick, man.
Yeah, she was acting as if, you know, she was actually in love with him. You know, that reminds me of the precept, the word smoother than butter. That's how Esau Edom
War
is.
was in his heart.
Yeah.
Think about what he did to the Native Americans, man. Esau came in there in peace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can sign this and that, and so almost wiped out the whole entire northern tribe, man.
Yeah, man.
What, the Gadites?
Yeah. Same way, you know, it's like repetitive things. You know, you got Native American Indians, and you got the sly smallpox that was put within those blankets for the Native American Indians, and then you got the modern day today. Like, if you remember 2020, 2021, 2022, when that happened, where they then released the shots, man, to put inside, you know, the arms or whatnot. So with that happening as well, that's also a sly way of Esau trying to diminish people, man. You know, there's all sorts of things that happen, man.
All sorts of things, man. Even this whole fruitcake agenda.
With the
You know,
Olympics.
Yeah. Trying to promote Moism. You know, there's more to it, man. Because Esau knows and understands that a man and a man can't have a child, nor can a woman and a woman have a child. So therefore, if you put them together, that's another way of you decreasing the population, man. You see, Esau is a very crafty and cunning devil, man. And all your thing is you're just women's liberation, or if a woman wants to kiss a woman, then she can, and you know. But it's like, bro, understand that this whole Mo agenda has been so amplified, just so that eventually Esau can slip. You know, how can I say it? LMNOP, the Philly in there, man. You know, so that now you can be justified in being attracted to minors, man. You know, the big P to the Dophilia.
Okay.
You know, the P to the Dophile. You know what I'm saying? So, but I thought it was just about being a fruitcake. But now you come to the realization that there was always more to the agenda. There's always more than what meets the eye.
Yeah.
And that's why you can never trust this devil ultimately.
And in that time to come, before obviously during the time of the MOTB, that's when really our faith is then going to be tested as well. Because the same way, they probably got in some movies. You know, I can't really pinpoint the names of the movies right now, but you know what would happen would be society will come to the point where, you know, in the news you start to hear about, you know, the Hebrew Israelites, the prophets out there. You know, they start putting our faces out there as well. They will become treason or some kind of a major offense to even mention the names Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, man. Imagine seeing that in that time, man. Or even just something plain like just reading out the scriptures out there as well. You know, so the reason why I said that, because at that time there will then be more serious measures, such as a death I was gonna say death toll.
Death penalty?
Yeah, death penalty, exactly. So America, you know, they're gonna go hard on that, because, you know, America, everything's big over there, man. So, but at the same time, UK still follow after America anyways, because, you know, they're in sync. But the reason why I was saying all that as a point was because of this. This is Psalms 116, verse 15. Precious in the sight of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, is the death of his saints. So even if we have to die for this truth as well, which eventually certain brothers will have to face that, the things we know that we're going straight to the spirit realm. So whatever Esau tries to do to try and you know, provoke any temptation, which all of this chaos is just leading for him to have all sorts of reasons, you know, valid, some kind of, basically all sorts of reasons for him to just put the MOTB in people, man.
Right, because as I like to say about Esau from time to time, you're dealing with a man that doesn't only have a solution for the problem, but he also has the problem for the solution.
Yeah.
You see? And what's going to be that ultimate solution? Draconian measures, martial law, MOTB. So you guys keep going about doing your little writing, causing your little madness, doing this, that, and the third, right? Because when Esau really comes down with that hammer, just know that it's because of your doing, man. You brought it forth. Really, it's the Most High's doing, and you don't really have any say in it or on the matter or whatever. But just understand that you're helping to forward that, man. So please go ahead, continue. All right.
If you think that pressure from around 2020, 2021, 2020, actually mainly 2021 and 2022 when that juice came out, you know, the thing is that pressure was like a test case for the exam, which the exam would then be, the final exam will be
Exactly.
the MOTB.
It was like a mock exam. You know, you're back in school, you got the mock exam that you do, and then eventually you sit the real exam. Because you had a lot of guys cave that first time round when, you know, because they set them deadlines, talking about, oh, well, if you don't get it by this date, you're going to lose your job. I was even in that position myself. Family members come up against me, talking about, well,
Demons
if I fall flat on my face and I'm not able to pay my bills, don't think I'm going to be paying them for you.
They always try and get in your head.
Yeah. How my colleagues come up against me, oh, why don't you just get it? Oh, just get it then, just get it. Just get it. See, I say, just get it. Just do it. Right, that's Satan, man. And I still stood stiffly, man. For Wari Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, for giving me the spirit to do so. But you know, that's the kind of spirit we basically want to carry forth in the times to come. Okay, because I've been meditating on it recently. For us to be able to get through all the hell and the calamities that's getting ready to take place here on earth, is going to take a major deal of faith, man. A major deal of faith. Because, look, man, have you got a scripture? If not, I got something I'm holding.
No, I don't, for now.
Second Ezra 16 and 74. I'll start 73. It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. So the elect are going to be tried. All right, they're gonna have all manner of people coming up against them, friends, family members, wives, children, whoever, man. EDL, you know. But they're just gonna have to have faith. The scriptures say, "The just shall live by faith." All right, verse 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So not only are the days of trouble at hand, but the Lord said he's going to deliver us from the same trouble, man. So really, as the hopeful elect, Lord willing, the actual elect, we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. We serve a power that fights for us, and guess what? We're fighting for him too. Scriptures say, so be in return, seek him 10 times more. That's why we're doing this lesson right now, man. That's why we study the scriptures daily, you know?
And obviously that's for really preparing our mindset to be as a soldier of Yahushua. Of course, right now we're in the fishing season as well. But even after that, we're going to be in the hunting season. And despite that, although, you know, certain brothers, well, I say certain brothers, but really all brothers will have to still endure during Jacob's trouble. But even during Jacob's trouble, there'll be miracles, man, in order to uplift your faith as well. You know, brothers being blessed with spiritual power, all sorts of things, man. You know, all according to the blessing of faith that we have through Yahushua that has given us. So this is 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. And let me read verse 4 as well. So no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
That's why, like, you come into this truth, and you pretty much, you got to leave the world behind, man. You got to leave that old man behind. You know, because you can't be trying to dibble and dabble in both, man. Here it is. You're trying to serve the Lord, and then you're trying to run the streets at the same time, bro. Like, it don't work. Scriptures say no man can serve two masters, you know. You either serve the Most High, you're serving Mammon.
And the thing is, that day when the MOTB comes out, it'd be a case where it's like you just see on the news. It's obviously we've been anticipating it for a long time, but of course certain people will be like, oh damn.
Fresh.
Because, you know, they'll just be in their phone and, you know, daily entertainment, their programming. But the thing is, in that day, when we just see it on the news, all right, everyone's got to take it, however way that they may say it, we just know that, okay, the MOTB, you know, is basically life or death at that point. And if you take it, you know, you be part of Eastern society, and then obviously partake in the fire for those 2/3 in America, and also the wicked ones in other nations as well. They will have their consequences. But the point is that it will just come as a shock in that day for those of whom haven't been anticipating it. So okay, I actually had a point, but
No, let me
Just
read
went
this.
from my head.
Let me
Yeah.
read this precept, and your point might come back based off what you just said.
yeah.
This is This is
Oh yeah, I remembered it now.
Go on, go out.
Yeah, so what it will really be is just a major test of faith where, you know, as Akia said, who do you serve, man? You know, that's going to be a downright, okay, there's no gray area at that point anymore. You know, you choose, either you serve Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you put your full confidence in him, or you put your full confidence in Esau Edom. And of course, those of the world, they will choose Esau Edom, and those of us, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Ratazah, you know, in that day, he will keep us from the hour of temptation, and we won't take it, man. That's why I always say Yahweh Ratazah, because, you know, man's goings are of the Lord, so we have to constantly pray and keep working so that Yahweh Shem Yahshua is merciful upon us to reject it and give us a strong spirit in that day to go against Esau Edom, no matter the consequences, man. I remember there was also like a little documentary brothers had. Yeremiah sent me this as well, where, you know, they could even use your own family to try and threaten you, man. Typically they got in the movies, man, where they try and use someone's loved one, you know, in order to get to the man, you know, and obviously if the man, you know, ain't got integrity, you know, then
Ain't got the wisdom
yeah.
of the scriptures,
then he's gonna fall, man. He's gonna fall.
because the scriptures clearly say that in Isaiah 33:6 that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. So
Yeah.
really, what's going to keep the men of the Lord or the elect stable is having the understanding of the scriptures, man. So
Yeah.
maybe it could be a situation where Esau Edom is trying to literally use your family against you. Maybe he's trying to hit you with the, if you don't take the MOTB, I'm going to kill your family, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Now, spiritual man, I mean, look at Abraham, man.
Oh yeah, with the test of Isaac.
Right. The Lord was like, yeah, sacrifice your son, innit? You know? And that was you know, he was gonna do it because he had, you know, he believes that much.
Yeah.
So it could be a thing where the Lord is just trying you in that regard, but then you can, you know, a spiritual man will get in the mindset of, well, you know what, Esau Edom can kill them now. I'll get them back in the kingdom anyway.
Exactly, and also you already know, as you said, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thine times. Part of the wisdom of the scriptures is that we know that all spirits return to the spirit realm anyways.
Look at Job.
Yeah.
Job got to see his children. It says that once he was blessed, he lived up until the 3rd and 4th generation of his family line. Now we know reincarnation, you're usually brought back in the 3rd and 4th generation. So that means the children he lost are the very same children he got back.
Yeah.
You gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna bring out the what was it? I think it's Matthew 19 where we're gonna get back 100-fold, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Matthew 19 and 27.
Yeah, so this is Matthew 19 and 27.
If it's not that, then it's Luke 19 and 27.
Actually, it's 27 onwards. So this is Matthew 19 and 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
See, the scriptures also say, whoever seeketh to lose his life
Shall
shall
save.
save it. Whoever seeketh to save his life shall lose it, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, the first are gonna be last. And who's the last right now?
Jacob.
The last
Israel.
are gonna be first,
Yeah.
beginning with the elect, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got Jake out here that's actually doing good.
Yeah.
And you got the elect.
It's consolation
To the point
prize.
where you got other camps calling us the bum camp, man. Things of that nature. So, you know, things are really about to be turned around, man. Flip
Yeah.
right side up. And everything that we lost, all for this truth, we're going to gain back 100-fold, man.
Oh, Lord.
So just do the work, bro.
Yeah.
Just do the work. And the Lord will fight for you. He'll defend you. And he'll reward you in due season, man.
Go on.
You know? Because we're seeing that it's coming down to the wire, man.
Yeah.
You know, we have but a few prophecies left, and then the Lord is making his return. You know?
Yeah, man. The Most High is making Esau to turn up that chaos, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's all orchestrated. Esau thinks that, you know, he's the one doing it because, you know, he's a carnal man. But it's all Yahweh Shem Yahshua controlling them in order to do so. Which really, they're just speeding up the process of their downfall anyways, man.
That's right.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Speeding it up, man. And the Heavenly Father's speeding up the times. And if you didn't speed up the time, then you wouldn't even have an elect to be saved. Because if you give this devil enough time, he'll wipe you and himself out. You, the entire world, and himself. You know, Esau's like that, man. He taking everyone with him. That's why Edomite will, before he kills himself, he'll go shoot up his whole family and then kill himself.
Yeah.
That's some soul loser-ish, man.
Yeah. Damn.
You got something?
No.
Alright, we're gonna close it out anyway, man. So this is Job 5:22, and it reads, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the... No, hold on a minute. Let me start at... Boy, there's a lot in this actually, boy. Oh, my
Job 5.
days.
But we're from verse 19 or something like that.
Yo, I'm all thinking about going from 12.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Might as well.
Let me start at 12, man. And unless you got something, we'll probably close out on this.
Nah, it's just the same thing my servant shall eat. Isaiah 65.
Oh,
so.
okay, cool. This is Job 5:12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Now, ultimately, the top crafty are the wicked elites, man.
Yep.
But we can even liken that onto you EDO niggas, man. You know, setting up over 100 different spots where you're gonna be rioting and that, going up against quote-unquote colored people. The Most High will disappoint the devices of the crafty, man.
Yeah.
Okay? You niggas, I'm talking about you Edomite niggas, man. Alright? You niggas are only gonna get so far before the Lord has to intervene.
Yeah, they won't go beyond the mark of the beast, man. All this flipping transhumanism stuff, transferring consciousness into robot bodies. Esau won't get that.
Like,
far.
you're just doing too much, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're actually doing too much, mate. You know, it's all trying to transfer consciousness. Bro, just rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Just enjoy your final last minutes of being on top. Because after that, you're going down, all the way down for 1,000 years, and then you're going to be done with.
Imagine within one day it's going to be humbled. You know what? It's like, because the reason why I say that as well, because obviously after the MOTB, you know, you got World War III, nuclear missiles on Babylon, then, you know, that Babylon's done. Then, you know, the chariots come back. And of course, when it's time to scoop up the Edomites from the underground bunkers, or if possible, maybe the space stations, you know, they're going to be like, damn, riches to rags, literally. Riches to rags. They're going to be in that lowly position. They're going to have to serve. They're going to, that pride is going to be shattered instantly, man. It's like, yeah, that's your new reality now, man.
That's why in Isaiah 14, it speaks on how the heathens are basically going to be looking at Esau like, is this the man that madeth the world to shake? And you know, because he ain't going to be all in that pompous spirit, man. He's going to be humbled. So they're going to be looking at him like, there's no way we were subject under this devil at one point. Yes, you was. So verse 13 in Job 5, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. So you guys that think that you're really doing something, man, with these rioting and protesting, you're about to see something, bro. The moment you try and turn the attention to the elect, you're gonna see some shit, man. That's how I'm gonna put it. You're gonna see some shit. You know?
Yeah.
In verse 14 it says, they meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. You know, so they meet with darkness in the daytime, man. You had these niggas middle of the afternoon, just trying to cause arson and just, you know, destruction, man. Okay, but he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. So the Lord is the one that's going to save the elect from all the destruction, all the troubles, all the calamities that's about to come in full force here on earth. All right, verse 16, so the poor have hope and iniquity stoppeth her mouth. So yeah, rich in faith, man. The poor have hope, and we ain't hoping in our riches. Okay, it says, behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Therefore despise not the chastening of the Almighty, for he maketh sore and bindeth up, he woundeth and his hands make whole.
You want to shut up?
No, did you want to say something?
No, I was just agreeing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He says, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee, man. So that's why we ain't worried about these marching Edomites going about trying to cause. Look, man, we trust in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, man. That's our defense. That's our stronghold. Okay, we understand the scriptures, man.
Yeah.
We understand that you know, no weapon formed against thee shall prosper, man.
Yeah.
So we ain't worried about these devils, man. We just praying that the Lord stays dealing with us. All right. It says in verse 21, in verse 20, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. So again, that's why we ain't, we're worried about what's going on, man. In fact, we hear what's going on and we say, Kal halayim la Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Bring forth more. Bring forth more.
Yeah.
Because we hate it here, man, and we know that we need to go through that narrow path in order for us to, you know, get to where we want to go.
Yeah.
Okay, which is the kingdom. All right. Verse 20. I think I read this already.
Verse 21.
Verse 21. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. Right. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. Now, what kind of spirit do you have to be in to see destruction and famine happening all around you, and your first response is to laugh, man?
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of that. You know them. I don't know if you watched that Looney Tunes. You know a character like Bugs Bunny, where you just be seeing all this chaos around, but he's the one guy which the chaos doesn't really touch. Or those certain characters in the movies where they have some kind of protection on them, where nothing really happens to them. But the fact that it says thou shalt laugh during famine and destruction as well, we're going to be as those characters as well.
That's right. And people are going to be looking at us like, well, why has he got such a spring in his step? Why is he so happy? I ain't eaten in 7 days. I just had to fight off some guys that were trying to eat my family. Like, why is he just so happy? Why is he clothed and all these things, man? That's the joy of the Lord that's upon us. It says in verse 22, verse 23, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. Yeah. So even these animals, the elements, they're gonna be helping us out. They're gonna be at peace with us, man.
Yeah, man.
So it don't matter how many EDO man there is, or you're trying to set up 100 protests in one day and target certain areas. We don't give a fuck, man, because we serve a power in which in time past he saved our forefathers from a great multitude of people in the hand of a few. You know, you got something you want to bring up? I got something here.
Yeah, just a quick one.
Go on.
It's a quick one. It's Isaiah 65 verse
13.
Yes, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Shai, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing of joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit.
That's right. Get into it.
Yeah, the point being there is that we're going to be looked after during Jacob's trouble. Despite there being famine and destruction mentioned in Job 5, you know, we're still going to be able to eat as well, man. You know, certain times Yahweh Shai will guide certain bros to where Edomites have put their stock.
Or just like in Egypt, man. We still ate. The Lord had manna fall from heaven.
Come on. Despite, you know, Jake being in the lack of faith, because obviously as soon as they were traveling for a bit, getting tired and whatnot, you know, they started to murmur and mumble onto Moses, man. But for us, throughout Yahweh Shemi Shai, Yaratazah, we keep maintaining that faith, man, until the point where, you know, we're going to be seeing those miracles. You know, all sorts of things, man. You know, brothers could have things where, you know, food just manifests in front of them. Maybe an angel just taps them on the back, and then, you know, they just see food behind them. You know, all sorts of things can happen. So it says, behold, my servant shall drink. So, you know, we're going to be looked after. We're going to obviously have water to drink as well. You know, we're going to rejoice as well, which goes into the laughing during famine and destruction. Because we're going to be in that stable state of mind through Yahweh, Yahshua, who preserves us in those times, man. And then that's when, because right now the world is rejoicing. Obviously, they're going through things, but they're in their own rejoicing right now, you know. But in that time, it's going to be flipped where the few are going to be rejoicing, and then the world's going to be crying, man. You know, because obviously everything, all their possessions, all their pride's been shattered, and, you know, whatever ways of life that they've had in this world, it would have been shattered by them as well, you know, deep into Jacob's trouble.
That's right.
So, yeah, that's really the point, man. Yeah.
That's right, man. I'm going to close out on First Maccabees chapter 3. And let me start at 16, just for time's sake. First Maccabees 3:16. And when he came near to the going up of Betharon, Judas went forth to meet him with a small company, a small army, right? Whom when they saw the host coming to meet them, said unto Judas, how shall we be able, being so few, to fight against the so great a multitude and so strong, seeing we are ready to faint with fasting all this day? Because they've been fasting as well. So they was pretty much in the eyes of the flesh, that was in worst case scenario. You've been on a fast, you got a small army with you, and now you're seeing the host of the other army, and you're seeing that you're significantly outnumbered, whilst you're hungry and you're thirsty, man.
Yeah. That requires faith, man. Imagine that small army. Obviously, it's similar to that story of the 300 as well. You know, where you got a few army. But wait, is that the one where you had the Judas that had faith that he said, we got Yahweh on our side or something like that? Is that the same one? I think it was another Judas or something, not the one from the New Testament.
No, this is in the Apocrypha. But I'm gonna read on anyway.
Okay, cool.
You know, but yeah, man, and you know, you learn that's how the Most High likes to operate, man. The Most High, you know, maybe you thought your threshold was here, and you're at this point now. You're Baba Kusha, I was shy now, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then you've prayed in faith, but yet the Most High brings you here. But you thought your threshold was here, right? But now the Most High got you here, and you're good.
Deep waters.
The deep end, like, you know, It's just you're just about your neck out there.
Yeah.
But you good.
Come on.
Okay? The point is, but you're good. And that's how the Lord deals, man. So the Lord had them go on a fast. Be hungry, thirsty,
Yeah.
go run your small company, and then have the other host with a big company.
Yeah.
Alright? But ultimately it's to build their faith. Where did Judas go to say? With Judas, he had a lot of faith, man. He said,
He was the one leading, innit?
Khan 18, unto whom Judas answered, it is no hard matter for many to be shut up in the hands of a few, and with the Most High of heaven it is all one to deliver with a great multitude or a small company. For the victory of battle standeth not in the multitude of an host, but strength cometh from heaven.
Yeah.
Alright, so it doesn't matter the size of the army, is whether or not the Lord is dealing with you, man. Anytime Israelites lost wars is because the Lord weren't dealing with us.
Cool.
Anytime Israelites won wars is because the Lord was dealing with us.
Yeah.
Alright, so it goes on to say in 19, for the victory of battle standeth not in the multitude of an host, but strength cometh from heaven. Okay? The Lord is the one that gives us the strength to prevail, or weakens you to not prevail. Alright? He went on to say, they come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us. Isn't that what these EDL people them are trying to do?
Yeah.
Because they're justified by pride, man. And they're trying to destroy us. There's no new thing under the sun.
Cool.
Alright? And our wives and children, and to spoil us. But we fight for our lives and our laws. You see, what we're fighting for is completely different. We're fighting for this truth, man. In which the true power of heaven and earth will justify us and will fight for us. Because we're fighting for him. Okay? It says, but we fight for our lives and our Lord and our laws. Wherefore the Lord himself will overthrow them before our face. And as for you, be ye not afraid of them. So don't be afraid. Now that's not me saying go out to an EDL crowd and go stand in the middle of it talking about Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, or just stand. Don't do that shit. Don't be that one that tempt the Lord. But understand the power that you're dealing with, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, and walk humbly with that power, man.
God.
And know that you ain't got nothing to worry about, man. As this brother quoted earlier, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal but spiritual, man.
Yeah.
And we mustn't forget it when the going gets tough. You know, we got to double down on our faith, double down on the scriptures, double down on seeking Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because that's our ticket out of all of this madness that's getting ready to happen on the earth. Well, that's already started happening, man.
God.
You know?
At the end of the day, faith will be tested.
That's right.
God.
That's right. You know, anything else you want to bring up?
No.
Calm. So yeah, man, we're gonna wrap up there, man. You know, Lord willing, it's been an edifying lesson, you know.
Yep.
So, you know, in closing, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this 100% truth.
God.
Salutations unto the 144,000 doing the work of the Lord in all truth, honor, and sincerity. And shalom to the 1/3 men, women, and children listening in, man. You know,
Shalom.
Lord willing, it's been edifying. Until next time, shalom, man.
God.
Shalom.